Hey, greetings everybody. Gleekon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we basically set the stage for Illidan to, one, go attack the Lich King, and two, kind of be working with the Legion. So stay a while and listen as we read this one called The Legacy of the Highborne. And the last one talked about how basically the Highborne are going to be the Highborne mages. He's going to try to find them and use them as allies. Here we go. 10,000 years ago, when the original Well of Eternity imploded during the War of the Ancients, the Highborn sorcerers were sucked into the depths of the sea alongside their queen, Ajara. There in the darkness beneath the waves, they found salvation from the old gods. In exchange for servitude, the old gods spared the Highborn from their watery doom, but there was a price. The elves were twisted into scaly serpentine creatures called naga. Their hearts became as black as the deepest ocean trenches, and hate enveloped their thoughts. Illidan's storm rage had heard only rumors of the Highborn's fate. Whether they were true, he did not know, but when he cast a powerful spell to reach the Highborn in the ocean depths, they answered. A group of naga, led by Lady Vaj, emerged from the depths, an army of scale and fang. One and all, they pledged themselves to Illidan. So, this is interesting. I just think it's weird how the Naga just pledge themselves, and maybe in the game itself we'll get to see that. But I do believe the first campaign, which is called the Sentinels, is basically the Sentinels hunting down and fighting Illidan and his Naga army. And the hero will be Lady Vaj, who, if you remember from the War of the Ancients trilogy, she's sort of like the second in command to Ajara. The Naga did not come because of the history they shared with the former Night Elf, nor did they respect his power as a demon. They came because the old gods willed it. The old gods had taken notice of Illidan. His hunger for power and his chaotic past intrigued them. His quest to destroy the Lich King could spark a new war on Azeroth, one that would likely envelop the undead, the world's nations, and the Legion. With that kind of turmoil consuming Azeroth, Chokgal and his cultists could awaken the old gods relatively unopposed. So the Naga are really servants of the old gods, which is interesting. Illidan had the potential to be very useful, and the old gods had sent the Naga to make sure his campaign against the Lich King succeeded. If the former Night Elf became troublesome, so be it. The old gods would simply command the Naga to cut out his fell-corrupted heart. Either way, the old gods were confident that they could use Illidan's storm rage to bring a new age of conflict to the world, and that's all they really want. So the old gods have sent the Naga out, and the Naga are going to be, yeah, we'll work for you, Illidan, because they really don't care. Any kind of chaos is good as far as they're concerned. All right, so we have another episode in the pipe 5x5, and we're almost, I think, right to the point where we can start the expansion game. Thank you everyone so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you next time on Lore of Warcraft.